Done. Sweating like anything. So hot. Oh, nicely. Throttle. Wait, let me squeeze in. Squeeze in. Squeeze in, brother. Squeeze in. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I do not intend to hurt anyone's feelings or sentiments. Do not take this video seriously. বেশি কিছু বলবো না, কারণ অনেক কন্ট্রোভার্সিয়াল টপিক, অনেক কিছু এখানে চলে আসবে, ঠিক আছে? আমি ওই জিনিসগুলোকে অ্যাভয়েড করি। পলিটিক্যাল ও নাইস, ইয়াসদি ইটস অ্যাকচুয়ালি নাইস ভাই, নাইস লুকিং ভাই। বার হ্যান্ডেরটা উপর দিকে হলে বেশি ভালো লাগবে, বাট ওয়েল, যার জন্য নিজের চয়েস, বাট ইটস এ নাইস স্ক্র্যাম্বলার টাইপ বাইক। Then looks like hellfire. So the thing is, today I got a few great suggestions. Yeah guys, sorry, my recording was stopping in the middle. Well, actually my SD card is full. Changed the SD card. Hopefully I will be able to record till I reach home. I have to clear out my previous videos and then I will get the space. The thing is, it provides a lot of stopping power apart from your brakes. It's an additional brake, you can ask, braking system. Rev matching is a fancy way. It's a fancy technique which you can use. It looks cool, it sounds cool, but the problem is, if you don't know how to use it properly, you might face a few problems. So what do you do is, so basic principle behind rev matching is, when we shift our gears down, our engine revolves at a higher speed than the higher gears. See what I did? It stopped quite good even without the brakes. So what happens is, when in the lower gears our engine revs or revolves at a much higher RPM than at the higher gears. So when we shift down our gears, what we do is we blip the throttle. Wait, let me squeeze in, brother, squeeze in. Done. So when we shift down, we blip the throttle, because you know that when you blip a throttle, your revolutions or RPMs, it increases. So to match the lower gear RPMs, you blip the throttle and then let the engine cool down. Now this is a cool technique. There is no actual necessity behind it. You can just roll off the throttle, the engine will come to a stop, and gradually you can just gear down. I'm sweating inside my helmet, man. Sweating like anything. It's so hot and humid. Please God. Sorry, please sir. Thank you. I have to take the service road, else I won't be able to get in. Ah, the cool breeze, man. Ah, अरे यार. Little glimpses of joy. Okay, I will take that. Yeah, so this rev matching concept and all I use in my daily life. I have been using it. Not always. Rev matching generally helps when you are consistently in a higher gears, but in lower gears, like you're riding in second gear or third gear also, not much required. You can just roll off the throttle like I did now and apply a small amount of rear brake or a front brake or whatever you feel comfortable, and it will do the work. But if you're going, say, fourth gear, fifth gear, sixth gear on a highway or even in a blank street, oh, the way he merged, man. So I would suggest, or even if you're on a higher RPM in a lower gear, like beyond 6,000, 7,000, if you're doing like that, then definitely use the rev matching technique. It helps a lot to reduce your speed considerably. Else, no need of doing that. Why I'm saying is, it's risky because sometimes what happens, instead of lowering the speed, if your timing is off, then it will increase your speed. And use it when you actually have to stop. If you just need to slow down a bit, there's actually no need to rev match and shift down. You can just stay on that gear, just reduce the speed, and then again accelerate as per your requirement. Because whenever I point this vlog as a pre-independence vlog, because I'm getting some of my restrictions off. I'm getting my independence from few of my restrictions, like this camera shy thing, talking alone thing. Yesterday my mom was saying, she watched my vlog and she said, I didn't know you can talk so much. I knew you can talk a lot, but I didn't know you can talk so much alone. Which I also didn't know. So thanks to this initiative, I know that I can talk alone so much. And so that is one of the predispositions I have, and I'm getting rid of it. I'm recording with my Samsung A34, not mine, my mom's Samsung A34, and the headphone I'm using is an iPhone's headphone. So it records quite nice, it catches quite nice. The audio clarity is good, but the wind blasts and wind noises that comes along with riding, that is not reduced. And what I did wrong was I edited the video, I didn't edit the audio. I have to do some tweaks to the audio to reduce the wind noises. I am not sure whether I will be able to completely reduce it, because I don't have those kind of equipment. Because these wind noises are an integral part of my recording. But I will try to tweak the audio so that it can be reduced. I will have to play with the equalizers and oh, nice lean, man, nice lean. Oh, it feels it gives a great amount of joy when you make a nice, beautifully perfect, almost perfect lean. This is the best I can do on road. I haven't got to the track, but I have leaned more, but not in such traffic. In highways, I have leaned more with this Dominar only. But this was a nicely done lean. I'm happy with my lean. Maybe you all are not. Some of you might be able to lean more than this. And earlier, with my Pulsar 220, I used to do such. Even with that R15, I would have done much more. It's not so distant. My home is very closer to my workplace, as I said. I took the longer road. I just wanted to ride. I wanted to talk. I wanted to make this vlog. So that's why I took the longest route that I can think of, from my office to my home. I could have reached my home and have been on my bed. Yeah, today I'm not feeling like hitting the gym. So instead, I'm still stuck in traffic. What people does for contents. But it's nice. As I said, I'm liking this thing. I'm liking talking to myself and you all. So I don't mind taking the longer trip, but not always, man. It's so hectic. I'm almost near my home. 2 kilometers maximum. So I just blabbered. I put up some important things, and the rest are the blabbers. It's okay. All those will come. There will be other vlogs for informations and other things. I have a lot of things planned for my channel, for my vlogs. This was actually planned to talk, just talk to you for pre-independent day. Tomorrow I have an event where I will be meeting my group at around 5 in the morning. Hopefully I'm not late. I'm not a early riser, but so tomorrow it will be about the event. So that's why I thought of making this vlog where I will just blabber about whatever comes to my mind. Just some chill, some informations in between. Well, whoever suggested me to make the vlog in English, I hope she's happy that I did it. Now she will be able to enjoy it, and maybe ask some of her other friends to watch it and enjoy it. Because I've seen majorly bikers misusing the bicycle bay. It is not meant for bikes, it's meant for bicycles or cycle vans, rickshaws, or whatever. It is not meant for people with gears or with speed exceeding 40. Come on, man. You have the road to yourself. Make use of it. Do whatever stunts you want to do, but don't use the bicycle lane. Wait in line and let the bicycles use the bicycle lane. And the shocking thing which I have seen is bicycles not using the bicycle lane. That's the irony. Bikers using bicycle lane, bicycles using the road. So please, guys, do not use the bicycle lane. People can just okay, you won't be giving me space. So the normal traffic is not disrupted and everyone can pass with their own accord. That's it, guys. That's all for today. I will meet you tomorrow with another set of vlogs, and as I have already told, it will be Independence